Good afternoon. We are so happy to be updating you once again on what's been going on in our lives, and we've had a few trips going on.
We've been busy.
Yes, we have. Scott went out to New Jersey, Philadelphia actually, for a training of men out there.
Yeah, we trained a group of pastors out there, myself and Mike Gunderson, one of the other Pathways trainers, and just had a really great time with a group of pastors, and maybe tell you a little bit more about that when we're back out there again in January.
Yes, and then I got to travel. We actually went to a training in Minneapolis, and that was really excellent. We got to see Michaela up there too, which was really nice. And then we were home for a week, and then we left for another week, which was a little crazy doing that.
Back out to Philadelphia.
Yes, back out east. So
right. Preached at Milestone Church.
Yep, got to spend some time with Scott's family, and we went to the EFCA East District Conference.
Yes, and that was great. We did a lot of networking with other pastors, met a lot of Hispanic pastors, and so we're excited about trying to get a training of Hispanic trainers who we can equip and train here in the United States, who then will travel and train with us.
Yes, and so we got back from that, and then a day later we got to be a part of the Federated Fellowship in Pella. They had a missions conference, and it was fantastic. So there was a lot going on.
And then we had to recover, of course.
Yes, there was a lot of recovery needed. And I guess we got back. I've been doing a Bible study, a Pathways Bible study method at our church, and it has been wonderful. I've enjoyed working with these ladies so much. We're just studying the Word together and learning a good method, good habits, and it's been awesome. You been studying?
Yeah, I've been preparing. I leave in about a week and a half or so, I think, to go to Panama, where we'll be training a group of pastors there. And so we're going to be doing a 3-day session, 3 days of workshops, all in Spanish. And so be praying for me. My Spanish is a little rusty from not getting to use it very much here in Iowa, but it was coming back to me when we were out in Philadelphia, so it'll come. And then from there, I'm actually headed over to Colombia, up on the coast, where we actually were involved with a church plant there about 11 years ago, and meeting with them to tell them about Pathways, gauge their interest as far as within the area of other pastors they know in their area. And I'll also be preaching both services Sunday morning while I'm there, and so it'll be really neat to be back and just see all that God's done in a church that we were blessed to be a part of, even just for a few years. So yeah, and then January I'll be headed to Southeast Asia, and so really excited about that trip, and excited about seeing what God is doing in that part of the world. So stay tuned for that. There's really going to be some neat stories and hopefully some great video that we'll be able to share with you about that too.
Yes, and we wanted to figure out a way that we could connect with some of you who are actually in Iowa or closer to us than others. And so we are going to be offering 3 open houses just to come and hang out at our place out in New Sharon. Anyone who has an available evening, one of these 3 times, we will be sending you dates and times for that. But we would really love to connect, and we just want to know how you're doing, what God is doing in your lives. So please be looking ahead for that.
And also give you a quick update. We are at 95% of our needed monthly committed support, and so we're praising God for that. I'll be praying for the other 6%. Wanted to share something with you. We had one of our supporters, I asked for a pretty generous gift from them specifically, and I said to them, I just want you to pray about it. And he looked at me and he said, I don't need to pray about it. And I said, well, he said, no, I don't need to pray about it, Scott. He said, we've been given ammunition, and how could we hold it back from giving to those who are on the front lines of ministry? And so that really stuck with me, just that kingdom mindset. And so we thank you for those of you who are partnering with us and have that mentality of recognizing, like we've said it before and we'll say it again, that you're not just supporting us financially so that we can do what God's called us to do. You're really supporting all of those who we're allowed to train and then who will train others. And so if you'd like to join us in that task, we could use that additional 6% to fund just the ministry that God has put before us, and you can do that on our website, trainingtrainers.org/give. Just a couple prayer requests before we go to be praying that God would prepare the hearts of the pastors there in Panama for the training that's going to be coming up.
And also that God would just use us right here where we are. I am not going to be traveling with Scott very much for a while, and so I really see that as an opportunity to see how God can use us here, use me specifically, and him when he's in and out. But there's just, when you look around, there's opportunities everywhere for encouragement, discipleship, Bible study, and so I'm excited for what that might look like.
Yeah, and then just also just that we would have wisdom with any future opportunities as far as trainings and other locations, just being able to use our time wisely, as well as even airfare that continues to go up and things such as that. So those are just a few things, and we would love to hear what prayer concerns you have.
Yes.
There's very few people who take us up on this, but we mean it. If you send your prayer requests to us, we will pray for them. We will pray for you as we do that for all of our partners. And so whether you're a partner with us or not, and you have a prayer request, something going on in your life, we'd love to pray for you. So,
We would.
well, anything else?
No, just
Nope.
thank you.
Thank you.
For paying attention. Thank you for being interested. Thank you for praying. We definitely know God is at work, and we appreciate